So we are in a rain delay once again. Tarp is still out on the field. I haven't seen any announcements on the screen that it's actually when it's going to start. Real quick look at the forecast. Okay. For those of you that do not live in Daejeon or do not live in Korea, so right
너무
here
감사합니다.
right here where the 23 is, that's Daegu. Stadium's up towards the top of that. So they're in the rain right now. This green is obviously rain, probably coming uh up towards the stadium. So it looks like after that though, it seems like it's gonna be okay. Uh Look at the hourly forecast for those of you that prefer that. So here's the 2 o'clock over here by my fingers. So it should kind of die off a little bit. It doesn't look like it's going to be too much at all. Kind of here and there, spot on, spot off type of rain delay. So uh, again, once they post something, either whether I hear it in my ear or if I see it up on the screen, then I will let you guys know. But yeah, as of right now, the everyone has their umbrellas out. The main tarp is on the field. When I first started watching about 15 minutes ago, they just had the pitcher's mound and the batter's box, the main circle back behind the plate. So they had that covered. But since then, they've put the actual main big tarp on there. I do have some baseball cards. How about we go with the we'll go with a 2025. This is the first release. We'll go with the 2025 KBO first release. So, for those of you that are new to my streams, anytime there's a rain delay, I open some KBO baseball cards. Occupy my time and your time. Those all back there, all those are card packs to be opened. I got a big stack here. Another one here. I accidentally, I'm packing right now. I'm moving this month, so I have some stuff already packed away. Um, so, but here we go. All right, so box number one. This is the set that came out early in the season. So this was the first set that came out, and then they came out with the sensation cards after that. These are the much nicer quality. These are the ones that have the autographs and uniform cards and stuff like that. And then this is the plus, which is the second round. I believe this is the first year they've come up with a second box of regular cards. I think they're trying to take advantage of all of the popularity of the KBO. But let's open. So basically, if you look in here, I don't like these. Yeah, I've had many KBO breads. Where am I? I got some KBO cards around here somewhere. And here we go. NC Dinos. Here's a Paksei Hyuk card. Here's Prince of Daejeon, the old Mundongju card. I'm actually moving to a place that I can have my own basics. Which one is it? This is the one I haven't opened yet. 네, 저도 한국에 살아요. 그래서 here is actually, I don't think you guys can see it, but this is the first bread I ever bought. That is actually Ryuhan Jin card, but I haven't opened it. So you got a Ryuhan Jin and a Mundongju. But yeah, I've had, I don't know, actually, Stack of. Yes, this is my. Yeah. So these are all the little cards. Who's this one? Dejan Legend, Kim Tae-yeon. Got to do the influencer thingy. There we go. But yeah, I got quite a bit of them. Nobody really good. There we go. Yesterday, he had a solo shot for Samsung. I'm not very good at this influencer thing. Mhm. What else? This is probably the best one. A little Samsung Moon. I don't. Yeah, I saw that the other day. Pak Dong Wan. I don't watch MLB anymore, just because the time difference. I used to watch all the time. Plus, I'm a St. Louis Cardinals fan, and the Cardinals suck. So it looks like the tarp is still out there. Kim Han Biol, who's playing today, but it's LG Twins mascot card. But yeah, those are some of the bread cards I have. But anyway, we can get to 아니요. 문성주 없어요. 박동원, 오지원, Young. All right, here we go. Again, I don't really like these sets of cards because there's only 3 cards in each pack. So there's 20 packs in a box, and 3 cards. So each one of these packs is, I believe, a 1,000 won. Is that right? I don't know. Is Kiwi in here? But or maybe Stefan, you know? 대중교통. 근데 이 한 장 1,000원이에요. 근데 다른 가격이에요. So we shall open. Yeah, these are also available at 7-Eleven. I don't know if they still are. I actually have never bought a pack from 7-Eleven. I just buy a box from KBO. All right, so starting off strong with the Shimu Jun. Hanwha Eagles big offseason signing. Oh, an absolute legend here, ladies and gentlemen. Hong Chang-gi. Let's see, what do we got here? Going hard on the LT Twins. Kim Yong-soo. Legend card here. Born in 1960. Slightly older than me. I don't know. The tarp is still on the field, and they haven't said anything yet, Flexio. Yeah. And here we go. Youngsu or Youngsu? Youngsu. Again, these things are also really difficult to open. That or I'm just out of the baseball card game too long. Starting off with an NC Dino. Yeah, Youngsu. Kim Jae-yo. Legend himself, Kang Min-ho. Starting catcher for Samsung today. Doosan's ace that I don't think is an ace. That is Gok Beam. I think he's probably one of the most overrated pitchers in the league, honestly. But as far as KBO standards, pretty good pack there. All right, pack number 3. Maybe I need to make a video of the all overrated team and the all underrated team. Another NC Dino. Starting it off with the Kim Tae-gyung. What do we got here? Jung Chul Won. One of the best baseball gloves in the league. He's got 2 dice on his glove. I don't know. Yeah, you can't see it in here. He's got 2 dice on his. One is a 6 and one is a 5 for his number. And then one more Hanoi Eagle, a Wong Young Mook, a Mr. Mookie Betts. I think I actually got him. Oh, wrong button. No. Way less than that. About 60 cents a pack. 1,000 won is about $1 is like 1,400 won. So yeah, about 65, 75 cents a pack or something like that. Yeah, they're not expensive. Of course, they also have no value. Any time that we could get some baseball would be so fantastic. And I don't, these things just are such a pain. The packaging, I wish that this packaging was used on other stuff because it actually works. Oh, hello, Kim Young-un, today's third baseman. Im Chang-gyu, LG's ace. And Kim Sun-woo. I don't know who that is. I'm not going to lie. Pretty good pack there. 2 quality players. Kim Young-un, probably the best defensive third baseman. Plenty of power, but also strikes out a ton. What are we on? Pack number 5. Still watching. I got. I can't believe they don't give any updates. So annoying that they don't like put up on the screen when the game is going to resume. It's so annoying. It's such awful customer service. A little Wong Jae-gyun. He's on the market, ladies. Ladies, he is on the market. Former San Francisco Giant. Na Sung-yup, first baseman for the national team. And I do like this card. If you have OCD, you probably don't. It looks like it's off-centered and everything, but that is the Samsung Lions. He was the closer for a bit. He actually did pitch in last night's game. Pitched well in last night's game. And another one. Da 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 da. Those of you just joining, we are currently in a rain delay. As we got ourselves a Soho Chol, second baseman for the Dinos today. Pake Min, Spider-Man himself, center fielder. And a Moon Song Chol. I do like this card. I feel like this is the most premium looking card. Little holographic there. Not having didn't have a good season as their season's over, so I can't use present tense. Did not have a good season. Got a So Young Jun, quality pitcher for KT. Had a pretty solid season. Kim Ji Chan, one of my favorites, ladies and gentlemen. Part of the all small team. And the last one, a Jang Sung Ho, a legend for Kia Tigers or Haiti Tigers. I wish they had his career stats. That's kind of annoying that they don't. Still in a rain delay. Still no word on the rain delay. Hopefully my singing doesn't offend anybody. If it does, sorry. That's pure no auto tune singing for you guys. All right, so who do we got? Han Yu Sung. If I had favorite baseball players, he would be right up there. He just seems like he has a really good attitude. Like if he gets hit, he doesn't want to fight anybody. He's just like, yeah, yeah, man, whatever. Yeah, you hit me, okay. Go Sung Min, the I believe the tallest second baseman in the league. 189 centimeters, so 6'4", something like that. Young Ha, man. These cards are not very impressive, honestly. The sensation and the carbon ones are massively, massively, massively better. If it goes too much longer, I'll break into one of those. Those cards at least have some sort of value to them. Again, that's the one that's got the Pak Dong-won game used uniform card and a couple autograph cards, things like that. Much, much better quality cards. And No Kyung-eun, a hold leader for the season. Another Guak Beam, all overrated club. And a Yuji Hyuk, starting second baseman for the Lions today. Yeah, I was looking and like they haven't canceled it because it hasn't popped up that it's canceled yet. Uh so the so if down here it kind of it tells you what they have. So they have normal packs, they have a puzzle card. There's one per 3 packs. There's a holographic, which is one for every 5 packs. A hollow Parabel, which is one for every 30 packs, and a Clover card, which is one for every 60 packs. They have taken the tarp off the field. They're squeegeeing it now. So they're rolling up the tarp. Got the old Cub Cadets running hard. The commissioner of KBO baseball. They still got their rain jackets on, but nobody's got their umbrellas out. So it looks like we may get a start before too long. Well, probably, definitely before I finish this pack. So 2:45 is going to be the start time. All right, to Kim Kwon Hyun, quality card. Former St. Louis Cardinal. Kim Do Young, there's your card, Jim. That would be the chase card. Last year's MVP. And Cheju Won. Probably one of my favorite cheer songs is this man right here. Yeah, so these boxes here, this is the different pack. Doesn't say. Doesn't say what the different cards are, but this one, this is the one that has the autograph cards in it, and it also has the game used uniform cards. It has both of those. Let me grab that. So this is the equivalent from last year. And again, I kind of showed these. So this is the Shin-Soo Choo or Chu Shin-Soo for MLB fans. Former Ranger, Red and Indian. His game used uniform card. So hologram cards. You have some. Let's see if I can find them in here. I don't. I order them from the actual KBO websites. So here's like a autograph on card. And then there's some others that are like fake autograph, like just autograph printed. So there's again, that's last year's version of the one that I just showed you. Here's this year's version. And I put all of them back in, but in the little packages this time. But like here's the Pak Dong-won game used uniform card. But they also have these have autograph cards and things like that too. These are much more expensive. This is 100,000 won for each box. This is 30,000 for each box. So I think there's 30 packs in each of these. So yeah. No, this is 100,000 won. This is 30,000 won. So these are a much better quality, much more valuable cards inside. These are, again, you can go to a 7-Eleven and you can pick these up 1,000 won for a pack. So 65 cents for 3 cards or something like that. If you can find them. Again, the KBO is so ridiculously popular right now that everything gets eaten up right away as soon as it goes on sale. Oh, they do have the looks like they have the circles out on the field still. The mound and the batters area are still completely covered. Doesn't look like they're putting some quick dry down on the actual field. And looks like some of the NC players are warming up. All right, so Go Young Pyo, starter for KT, had a pretty good season. Kim Tae-kyun, last year's Rookie of the Year. Not as good of a season this year, but and Lee Ju-hyun, center fielder for the national team. So the main thing is they've gotten a lot younger. The players have gotten younger. So a couple things. One is that the players are younger, and that's really driven a young female audience to this Stadium. So last year, again, I had season tickets through last year, and my seat was the front row of the cheer section. So, like, if this is the cheer stage, mine was the first right on the edge, so that I could see the game really well. The cheerleaders were kind of over, but I was still in the cheer section, so I could, sing and dance and do all of that stuff. And in front of me was like the I don't want to say the lower level, but the seats that you always see foul balls going into. They call it the exciting zone. And in that section, season ticket holders were what I thought were 25 and under females. Uh, they would show up to every game with their cameras, taking pictures like crazy. Uh, but yeah, it's the young females are what is driving the attendance, really. They still live at home with mommy and daddy, and they use their disposable income on baseball stuff. So yeah, that is to me, I think what is the driving factor is they're younger, they're getting more publicity on social media, and they're more social media savvy, and that's helping them. But we'll get back to some cards here. Kim Jae-yo, OG Wan, a very controversial player, and Joe Byung Hyun, probably one of the top young closers in the game. All right, they're still running around with a bunch of quick dry. Again, they said the game should start at 2:45, but I'm still having my doubts on that. It looks like some big puddles in the outfield. This definitely does not help uh, the Samsung because they have some speed that they would love to take care of. And another car. And does look like the umpires are out on the field, kind of walking around, or at least some guys in black. I don't know if they're the umpires or KBO crew or whatever. Man, this is like a repeat pack. No Kyung Un, Yang Hyung Jong, legend, former Texas Ranger, and another Iho Sun, which is the former closer for Samsung, who's now just a regular reliever. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, let's watch some baseball. Maybe my next apartment, I'll have a little overhead camera shooting down so you guys can see. Oh, Kim Sun Ben, a long time Kia Tigray, a Cheon Sung. Apparently, this is the old man pack. Kim Sun Ben, a Cheon Sung, and a Che Jae Hoon. Going all possible old guys on this one. I think these are the puzzle cards. All right, they've taken off the pitcher's mound tarp and the batter's area tarp. Still got some guys working on the field, so the NC Dinos are warming up, throwing around. Looks like Samsung also throwing around a little bit. And Kim Min Hyuk, I would say the most tatted Korean player in the league. A Prince of Deja on the old Moondong Jew. And the young guy, Yodong Uk, played a ton this year. Promising infielder for Kium as long as they don't blow that. More Samsung guys warming up, which is important since they're the ones going to take the field first. Yang Songwan, Wan Tae, he threw a whole 5 or 6 pitches last night. Do you remember how many, Jim? The guy that I said, I don't know why they're bringing him in. And Go Myung Jun finally had a solid season for for SSG. They said 245, so about 15 minutes. It looks like maybe Samsung coaches are out on the field, and now they just took away. So it says in just a moment later, the game is scheduled to start, is what it says. So it looks like the Samsung grounds crew is out there moving stuff around. Jung Chol Wan. In the first 5 innings, no. Logan is so bad. The first 5 innings. Let me check real quick. Okay. All right. So I will give you information and you can make your own decision. How's that? I'm not going to tell you one way or the other. So these are Logan's first inning batting averages. First inning, 230. Second inning, 315. Third inning, 281. Fourth inning, 212. And the fifth inning, 333. That is what opponents are hitting off of him in the first 5 innings. For Wan Tae-in, 194 in the first, 204 in the second, 367 in the third, 235 in the fourth, and 330 in the fifth. So as far as Wan Tae-in, he's gone 6 innings, 6 innings, 6 innings, 6.1, and 6 innings in his last 5 starts. 3 runs, 4 runs, 2 runs, 3 runs, 3 runs. So there's half your runs. Now, Logan, on the other hand, he has gone 7 innings, 6.2, 4, and 6, giving up 3 runs, 1 run, 6 runs, 3 runs, and 3 runs. So, Wan Tae-in has had a long break. He hasn't pitched for about 10 days. Against NC, he's 277 ERA, 2-0. But they have hit 304 against him. Only gone 13 innings, so 6.6 innings in one and 7 the other one. Logan has a 591 ERA against Samsung. And that is not in Samsung. That is, both of those were away games. Samsung is the easiest stadium in the league to hit home runs in. Samsung hit 319 against him. So in his 2 games, he's 0-0, and he's gone 10.2 innings, so 5.1 innings each. So with that, I will let you make your own decision based on the information you heard, as I think it is. The fact that it was raining makes it a little bit difficult, just because you never know how these guys are going to come out. especially with being a must-win playoff. What's up, Jonathan? Yeah, Jim. If I was, yeah, that's what I would be doing, Jim. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like they're about ready. It's supposed to start in 8 minutes, Jonathan. Yeah, so it looks like Samsung's getting ready to get out on the field. Well, again, this is game 3. So it says game 2, but in the KBO, the first round, the wild card, the number 4 seed starts with a 1-0 lead. That's why if you look up on the innings score bug up there, it says it's a tied 1-1. With that, because Samsung started with a 1-0 lead, it's the best of 3 series. So it's a must win for both teams. Uh, but Samsung can tie. And if Samsung ties, they win because they were the number 4 seed. So it NC, it's a must win. Samsung, it's a must not lose is probably the best way to say it. So how they're going to come out is very questionable. Thank you, Jonathan. Yeah. So uh, here for most of the playoffs, not the weekday games. Right now, it's a holiday in Korea, so I'm not working today. So I'm bringing you the goods. But yeah, should start. So about 6 minutes is what it says. So we'll see if it actually starts at that time. I'm gonna put these cards over here a little bit out of the way. Yeah, Isaac. I mean, it's the thing with the KBO is the bullpens are really bad. Like really, really, really bad. Oh, the Samsung lines are at least standing on the field at this point. So uh, I'm going to refill my water, do all that stuff. I'll be back in just a few minutes whenever the game actually starts. So I'll see you guys again. It's supposed to start at 2:45, which is in 5 minutes Korean time. So I will see you guys when the game starts. All right, we are about underway. Finally, as Kim Ju-won, the switch hitting, the only Korean switch hitter in the league, coming up to bat to lead things off. All right, I don't even know if they threw out a first pitch in this game, but nonetheless, we are underway. 1 for 4 yesterday from Kim Ju-won, and first pitch coming up from Montaigne. Maybe. Nope, we're gonna have a delay. Is why not? We've already had 45 minutes today, 40 yesterday. All righty, here we go. First pitch, he sets up on the outside just at the belt, and that is right down the middle, but fouled away, and it's 0-1. In Samsung home team yesterday, home team today. The winner of this game will face SSG on Thursday. So we'll have a day off tomorrow on Wednesday. As the 0-1 sets up outside once again, and this time right over the middle of the plates again, and it's fouled away again, and it's 0-2. Well, Juan Tayin, a solid season, a 3.24 ERA on the season, actually dropped it down a little bit from last year. Pitched extremely well last year in the playoffs. 27 games, 12-4 on the season. Pitched well against NC earlier, as that just misses the top of the zone, and it's 1-2. Uh, he did pitch well against NC on the season, 2.77 ERA on the season, 2 games, 2-0, but they did hit really well against him. Opponent NC hit 304 against them versus 253 in the regular season for the other teams. As that is a strikeout on the outside corner. I should have bought a ticket if you're just gonna stand there and look at it, man. Good lord. First up, sit down. Strikeout looking for Juan Zain. Like it was, the entire baseball was on the outside. Uh, should have been swinging up there, but that brings in Chaewon Jun. Chaewon Jun, big day yesterday, 2 for 5 yesterday. Also had the first hit in the playoffs and the first run scored. First pitch is outside though, and it's 1-0. Sets up on the outside corner, and that's a breaking ball in there for strike, 1-1. Again, Chaewon Jun was with Kia last year when they won the championship. He'll be a free agent after this season. Came to NC on a big trade, and it has really worked out well for NC as that misses outside. How well has it worked? Well, Kia is already done for the season. Chaewon Jun, a big play or a big addition to NC. Also, Yu Sung, who's hitting a sixth, I believe, for them. Also, a huge addition for NC, as NC also sent away Sona Sup to Hanwha for some cash and I believe a third round pick. So here we go with a 3-1 pitch, and that is fouled away, and we've got our first full count of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody loves a full count, except pitchers. Yesterday, not a lot of success from either team on full counts. There we go. 7 innings, 1 strikeout, 3 runs, and a win. Not a big strikeout guy, 166.2 innings and 108 strikeouts. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Might have gotten a little piece of that into the glove, but second strikeout nonetheless. And the strikeout pitcher, the guy that's not a strikeout pitcher, is starting the day with 2 already. My, there we go. Don't know why those weren't showing up, but now they are. And that's in there for a strike. He is not messing around, ladies and gentlemen. Not messing around. And then this is up high, 1-1. Everyone does. Stefan, uh, all around on the 1-1. So if we're taking into account defense, um, defense, base running, hitting for contact. Mm, I would say somebody like Kim Ju-won, actually, the leadoff hitter for NC. 100 for a man, 100 for a manager to mess up. That's got to pay what you you bet 100, you get 78 cents back if you win. Yeah, Kim Ju-won can hit for power. He plays really good defense. He's a switch hitter. He can hit for average. He can steal a bunch of bases. And another one too is fouled away. Offensively this year, yeah, it would have to be Diaz. Just because he hit for power and for average. But again, everybody sleeps on Davison for NC. And I'll talk about it a little bit later, as that is going to be roped into right field. And there goes the no hitter, ladies and gentlemen. There goes the no hitter. There goes the perfect game. And now that Davison is up, I can talk about Davison. Davison is second in the league in home runs. He had 36 home runs. Diaz hit 50. It seems like a really massive, massive gap. But Davison played in like 30 less games and had 170 less at bats. Oh, Jonathan, way, way easier. I'll talk about it a little bit as we get some fly balls, and it's a very interesting layout, as it's a swing and a miss there, and it's 0-2. Davison, a huge day yesterday, should have easily been the MVP of yesterday, but of course they gave it to a Korean, Gu Chang Mo, the starter. Yesterday, 2 for 3, also had a walk, 2 RBIs, a single, a double, but more importantly, he had two massive, massive double plays that a Korean first baseman probably would not have turned, as that is fouled straight back at a pitch up at his eyes. A ground ball to him, a runner on first, ground ball to him. He touches the bag and then fakes the throw. Yeah, fakes the throw to second that freezes the runner, EJ Hyun, and brings him back. And then he had to turn back around, and that pretty much caused that double play to happen. And then the other one fielded the sharp hop, throws to second, and then back to first to get another double play in the ninth inning, as that misses down and away. If you go to souplive.com, I live in Korea, so I watch on regular TV. But you can go to souplive.com, SOOPLIVE.com. That is the international. That is the international streaming provider. As long as you live outside of Korea, as that is in the dirts, and it's 2-2. Yeah. So the other thing with foreigner flop of the season, Rojas. No, no, Rojas. I don't know what they were expecting for Puig. I would have to say Rojas, because yes, last year he was second in the MVP, and this year he shouldn't have even been on the team as long as he was. as the 2-2 pitch. That's grounded foul. And suddenly, this pitch count for Juan Seguin is climbing with Davison. Yeah, Puig is what, 34, 35 years old, hasn't played professionally for a couple years. Yeah, I mean, the fact that they re sign him hoping for uniforms and a bunch of advertisements and that stuff. Yeah, as the 2-2 pitch, that's going to be to the right fielder or to the second baseman, throws over to first, and that's will be three away. We'll go to the bottom of the first. It's zeros for you and me. Yeah, definitely. Although you could also say that Cuevas was the forerunner flop of the season. I mean, again, how much money did they pay Cuevas? So I would say both of the KT guys that that they released, the both KT foreigners would probably be what I would say pretty big flops. All right, leading things off for just south of North Korea. As it looks like the rain is coming down. This is again, I talked about it. The rain is going to be kind of off and on, I think. No, no. Yeah, I'm originally from Missouri, but I've been living in Korea since 2014. I've been following the league since I moved here. Uh, Season ticket holder up until this year. And yeah, so all of the teams, all the team uniforms, and that is rips as the rain is really coming down hard and the ball boy makes an error. Yeah, the rain really seems to be coming down hard. Not, well, it wasn't me, I can tell you that. All right, the 0-1 misses way up and outside. I don't know, 1-1. Yeah, the rain is coming down hard. Over 3.5 in the first inning. I don't know how you're over okay with that. 안녕하세요. 이준성. All right. And the 2-1 misses inside. A 3-1 as Logan wanted that. Again, Logan has not played well, has not pitched well. Uh, every game that he pitches in definitely could be his last. I mean, I've been here for a while.
감사합니다.
Thank you, Jason. And that's it. Just catches the inside, and now we've got our first full count for NC. First batter for Samsung, first full count. That is ripped over the jumping shortstop, and just like that no hitter is also gone. And as Samsung, just like yesterday, has their leadoff hitter on base, will they hit into another double play? Yeah, I mean, Kyle, I moved here in 2014. I've enjoyed it long enough to stay. I have no idea what that means, exotic, but good luck. All right, Kim Sung Yoon, not a good day yesterday. And he drops down the bunch. Logan will field it off of the mound and throws to first, just gets him. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. The first stupid play by a manager. Runner on first, you bunts. Well, why wouldn't you bunts? I mean, who doesn't like to lower your chance of scoring a run? Now, EJ Hyun over at second base, bringing up Guja Hoop. Probably also not going to happen. Under 2.2, under 2.5 for the full game. All right. Guja Hoop looks at ball one outside, and it's 1 0. Well, Jim, it's the KBO. You wouldn't expect intelligence from a manager. And that misses outside. Not only is it the KBO, but it's also Logan on the mound. The most questionable decision to keep him. Again, he had one good month. All right, here we go. The 2-0 pitch. Hitting 435 on the season against NC. And misses outside again. 3-0. Logan nibbling around the outsides of this strike zone. As far as offensively for left-handers, the left-handers hitting 261 against him, but only 3 home runs. Righties 264 with 15 home runs against Logan, as that's in there for a strike as he was taken the whole way, and it's 3-1. That is ball 4. Sweet. That bunt was means it's absolutely useless now with that walk. Yeah, I think so, Kyle. Somebody will be able to answer that, James. All right, now bringing up the all-time KBO single season RBI king and the all-time foreigner home run leader in Diaz. And that's in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. 13 pitches from Logan here. What's up, Armand? Yeah, and here we go. The 0-1 pitch sets up on the outside. Misses in, but fouls it away, and it's 0-2. And Diaz, a huge postseason last year. Part of the reason why they re-signed him, and it is definitely paid off. That is a huge question, Jim. And the 0-2 goes upstairs, and he lays off the pitch up at his shoulders, and it's 1-2. 9 scoreless with a runner on first and second, nobody out, or 1 out. Follow Kiwi for all your betting needs. All right, the 1-2, and that is lifted up under it to too much. Chaewon Jun under it makes the catch, and that's two away. Kiwi will tell you exactly what to do with your money. Time for a little eclipse mints. Yeah, Kiwi's seen enough KBO know to not bet on the KBO. All right, Kim Young Un steps in. 333 on this postseason, 1 for 3 yesterday. Had I believe, a double, but didn't come around to score. And that is in the dirt. A great block by Kim Jong Ho, and it's 1-0. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen plenty of people lose their lives. And the 1-0 misses low. 40,000 puts you in the top 10% of income in Korea. And that's low, 3-0. Logan is struggling with his command already. Lee Sung-gyu on deck had the one RBI, the one run for Samsung yesterday with the solo shot. All right, Logan, the 3-0 pitch in there for a strike, another get me over fastball, and it's 3-1. 20 pitches now for Logan. Juan Tayin, 23 for him in that first inning. And the 3-1 pitch up high, ball 4. Loads the bases. Two walks and a single. Do you think he steps with both feet all the time, Kiwi? And a swing and a miss. Is he behind or way out in front on that changeup? Wante warming up over on the third base foul territory again. Samsung and Kia both have their home team on the third base side. Way outside there. 1-1. Samsung, the heavy favorites, despite not looking good at all yesterday. What's up, Jason? And another 1-1 swing and a miss as he is way out in front of that again. 129 on the old change. Yeah, I'm in Korea. All right, the 1-2 pitch lays off of it. It's low, 2-2. 130 there. Career 2 home runs on for Isung Gyu. Again, one of them was yesterday. Here we go. The 2-2 pitch. Low, and that runs the count full 3-2. Second full count of the day already for Samsung. One career grand slam, 320. And here we go. The 3-2 pitch sets up on the outside. Outside ball four, and he walks in as the first run of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Walks in the first run of the day. And here comes the manager. What are you owing about, Logan? No, definitely not. I mean, they went 3 innings yesterday. Their bullpen isn't very good to start with. Three walks from Logan here in the first inning, 27 pitches so far. Kang Min Ho steps in. 0 for the day yesterday. Moved down into the lineup. He was 7 yesterday, or 6 yesterday, down into the 7 spots. Swing and a miss at ball 1. And it's 0-1. Where is Arpo? Already warming up in the NC bullpen is Shin Min Hyuk. Misses outside, 1-1. Everybody's at war with everybody, right? Yeah, all right, should be 2-0, but it's 1-1 after swinging a pitch near the dirt. Sets up on the inside, the 1-1, and that is ripped, but foul. A very, very long strike 2. War. What is it good for? All right, the 1-2 pitch sets up right down the middle, and it misses low. 2-2. 31 pitches for Logan. Shin Min Hyuk warming up. He's another guy that they tried as a starter, soft tossing righty. Yeah, good luck, Exotic. I think you can do it. It's your true calling. As the 2-2 pitch misses low, runs the count full, 3-2. Third full count of the day for Samsung already. A single, a walk, and now this one. Here we go. The 3-2 pitch. Runners will be off. Way outside, ball 4, and he walks in another one. Ladies and gentlemen, this is KBO Baseball. Well, thanks for stopping by, though, Kyle. Yeah, according to everything, a fastball down the middle is the best pitch you can throw. All right, UG Huck looks at ball one low, 1-0. Well, thank you, thank you, Kyle. All right, to the 1-0 pitch, sets up on the outside, misses low, and he slips. He has a contract because he had one good month. That's exactly why. He was awful, but in June he had 5 games. He was 3-1 with a 191 ERA. As that's in there for a strike. That's the only reason why. Again, in started out with a ERA of almost 5 in March and April, and then a 2.12 ERA in May, a 191 ERA, and then since then, his lowest ERA has been 5.90. All right, the 2-1 pitch. That's going to be rolled over. Davison is going to grab it, step on the bag, and just like that, they get 1 hit, but 4 walks helps them and puts it 2 across. We'll go to the second inning. It's not good. Wow. Yeah, that bunt, quality KBO stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Samsung still does not have a hit in this series with a runner on base. They were 0 for 10 yesterday with runners on base, 0 for 2 today, but yet they've still scored 2 runs today, scored 1 whole run yesterday. NC will have their 5-1-2s. I don't have any Samsung products, so we'll go with the team. Well, I think the only chance NC had for today really was Logan coming out and pitching really well. His last 4 games, he's been awful. His last game or last 5 games, he's had one decent game, and that was a 7 innings. Uh, really just has not been good at all. So yeah, not looking good at all for NC because their next guy that they're going to bring out, Shin Min Hyuk, has not been well. Logan has given up the third most home runs in the season. The number one guy is the guy that they're going to bring in next, Shin Min Hyuk. And that misses up high. And right down the middle for a strike, 1-1. Looks so nice and foggy at the stadium right now. That's right. They've stopped. They're looking over towards the Samsung dugout for something. Mm. The home plate umpire is confirming something over there. And third base is again the Samsung side. So any information would come from over there as that's a beautiful pitch in there for another strike, and it's 1-2. Juan Tayin, again, doesn't throw particularly hard. Four pitches, mainly going to throw three of them fastball most of the time, 42% on 144. Is that's going to be a nice scoop by Kim Jae Hyun over there at just shorts, throws over, and that's one away. I couldn't tell if he caught it or if it was off the bounce, but
지민 플라 슈퍼채티드 $10. 렛츠고 삼성.
thank you, Jim. You're right up there with the straight up pick. Oh, it did a little short hop to Kim Jae Hyun, makes the scoop, but throws it over and one away. Beautiful curveball in there, but Kang Min Ho is not able to hold on to it, but still a strike. I do not know how to speak South Korea. I do know how to speak Korean though. No problem, David. Most similar to the Red Sox. Trying to think here. That is, I would say a team like Doosan. No, I would say a team like Doosan, because they were really bad for a long time. Then they had a really long, good run. Well, yeah, you could also say Lotte because all the Busanders speak in a language that I don't understand. But yeah, some of these are pretty simple. And again, because I would say like Kia is the closest to the New York Yankees. Most of their championships came a long time ago, but they still want to talk about how many they have total, as that's Mrs. Low, and it's 2-2. And then Kia's main rival would be Lotte. But baseball wise, it would be probably Doosan. I mean, you could say the Royals. The 2-2 is slapped over to the right side, and that is through for a 2-out or for a 1-out to single as they got another runner on. Yeah, it would be between Kia and Lotte have a stronger, but that goes back historically. So you could say that's, but yeah. Hey, Arpo. Now you join us, Arpo. All right, here comes the 0-1 pitch to Soho Chol. Did have a hit yesterday. It looks at just strike two on the inside corner, and it's 0-2. That's good. All right, the 0-2 pitch sets up with the letters and catches on the looking at another pitch that caught a whole lot of the plates. Another strikeout looking. Harpo, you missed it. I opened up some more baseball cards, Matt. And Kimmy Jeep lifts that one center fielder Lee Sung Gyu under it, and that's 3 away. We go to the bottom of the second. Samsung with a 2-0 lead. Harpo, I wish it was a 5 o'clock game. We'll see if Logan goes back out there. 37 pitches in that first inning. 37 total pitches for Juan Taine through 2 innings. EJ Hyun and Gu Jauk scored. EJ Hyun led off with a single, then a sacrifice bunt by Kim Sung Yoon, a walk by Gu Jauk, a fly out to Diaz, a walk to Kim Young Un, a walk to Lee Sung Gyu, a walk to Kang Min Ho. And yeah, so they've scored their runs on 2 walks. Well, 4 walks. Oh, they will have the 9-1-2 coming up for Samsung. So we's be back. Arpo, don't pay attention to him. Logan still out there. So Kim Hung-gon steps in. It did not play yesterday, playing in place of Kim Ji-chan. And that's in there for a strike at the top of the zone, and it's on 1. And that's in there for a strike. And then suddenly Logan found the old strike zone, ladies and gentlemen. Opponents hitting 315 against them in the second inning. We'll see how long it lasts. And strikeouts looking. And that's in suddenly 4 pitches, 4 strikes. EJ Hyun, 1 for 1 on the day, and that just catches a piece of the zone. 5 pitches, 5 strikes suddenly for Logan after he walked 4 batters in the last inning. And here it goes, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. Stays 0-2. No, honestly, the KBO is too spread out already. There's too many teams. As the 0-2 throws the bat out there, fouls away ball 1, and it stays 0-2. Yeah, I would say Comgules. Arpo, you and I are the only two that understand that. And the 0-2 is lifted to center field. Going back is Chaewon Jun throws the glove up and makes the catch. And 2 away. Welcome back. Here comes the cheers. Stone grandpas. Yeah, the KBO has too many teams already. Keelam has no fans. KT has no fans. NC really has no fans. Well, Lotte used to be orange. That's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Doing fantastic, Kyle. And the 0-1 catches the outside. Logan is just painting the outside corners. And rolls over that. Not anymore, he can't. Here we go. The 0-2 pitch rolls over it. Second baseman to come in charge. Glove flip to the first baseman. And that's is 3 away. 1, 2, 3, go. The Samsung Lions, and we go to the third inning. It's 2-0 Samsung. Did Logan finally find himself? Suddenly he's Randy Johnson out there. No, the 9-1-2 hitters will be coming up for NC also. Kim Jung Ho, and then Kim Ju Won and Chaewon Jun. Well, Samsung still has not gotten a hit with a runner on base, Arpo. That's not the best possible scenario, I would think. Samsung is a sweet potato. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. As fouled straight back. Wanting 37 pitches through that first 2 innings. As Logan and Kim Jong Ho is not having a good talk. That's in there for a strike at the top of the zone. As soon as the inning ending, Logan wanted to talk to Kim Jong Ho, and he pulled him into the back. As that's another strikeout looking, as NC apparently did not bring the bats to swing, just to hold on their shoulders. 4 strikeouts for Juan Tahin for a guy that's not a real big strikeout guy. And he had 9 strikeouts in his first 2 games against. No, that's not right either. He had 5 strikeouts in his 2 games against NC earlier this year. That's another strikeout or strike right on the outside corner. I wish I had a. Yeah, definitely. They'd go Anderson, White, Kim Kwon Hyun. And the 0-1 in the dirt. 1-1. Samsung would probably start Carabito, and then NC, I think, would start Riley. And a swing and a miss. 127 on said changeup. Way, way out in front of that. And the 1-2 pitch goes down to his knee to foul that off, and it stays 1-2. Chewante usually pitches, or yeah, Wantain usually pitches well in the first 2 innings, or the first 3 innings. Then he runs into some issues in the fourth and fifth as that is lifted up. Kim Hyun Gon makes the catch as he steps into foul territory, and that's 2 away. Chaewon Jun steps in. Fly higher. I thought, yeah, is that what happened to Winner? Wow, or is fly higher their little playoff slogan, their postseason slogan? Is that is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Welcome back, Kyle. All right, the 0-1 pitch misses low. 1-1. Okay. All right, the 1-1 in there for a strike. A beauty. And 1-2. Jaewon Jun 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out swinging in his first at bats. And they're going to go up to the letters, and it's up high, though. 1-2. 2-2. 49 pitches for Juan Taine. He is a guy that's going to throw 100, 97, 96, 86, 188 in his last 5 games. 6 innings, 6 innings, 6 innings, 6.1 innings, and 6 innings. And the 2-2 is lifted to center field. Lee Sung-gyu under it, and that's 3 away. 1, 2, 3. Go the NC Dinos for the first time today. We'll go to the bottom of the third. It's 2-0 Samsung. It's not bad. He just had that first inning with 23 pitches. 14 in the second inning, 13 in the third. 50 through 3. That's plenty manageable. Samsung will have their 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up. Only these individuals had any idea. Logan going to still be out there again. Only 12 pitches in that last inning. Yeah, look, I mean, Samsung ran themselves over with that awful bunt. But yeah, Logan, 12 pitches last inning. All right, so Gujauk will lead things off. He is 0 for 0 because he walked and scored a run in his first at bats. Does look like the rain might have stopped. And the first pitch is low, ball one. All right, to the 1-0 pitch. Misses low, 2-0. That's an interesting hot take, Stefan. Yeah, Kyle, I'll get right on that. And that's right down the middle as he had no desire to even look at that. And the 2-1 that just catches the bottom of the zone at 2-2. And here we go, the 2-2 pitch. Low, and that's runs the count full again. Fourth full count of the day for Samsung. All right, 3-2 sets up on the outside, and he rolls it over into his foot. Stays 3-2. All right, here we go. Is something is going on? As Gujauk wants some more spray tar. Give your kid a umbrella or something. Come on, man. Come on, Dad. All right, the 3-2 pitch. And he catches him looking on the outside. Gujauk didn't want to swing the bat at all. He just wanted to walk. Started to take off his gear before the pitch even hit the glove. And that brings up Diaz. Misses low there, 1-0. Diaz, a fly ball to center field in his first at bats. Not hitting well in these playoffs. Well, actually, no Samsung line is hitting well. As the 1-0 is popped up off the handle. Shortstop out into the grass/dirt. And the 2 away. That brings up Kim Young-un. Kim Young-un walked in his first at bats. Yesterday did have a hit. Today, just the walk, 0 for 0. And fouls that into the dirts, and it's 0-1. Look at all the empty boxes. People need to go get some more food. watching the game on the camera or on their tablets. All right, here we go. Kim Jong Un, the 0-1. Nope, we're gonna have a Logan walking around the pitching mound. And way, way, way outside. 1-1. Does Hanwha have any seats like that? Actual indoor seating? And the 1-1 swing and a miss at a pitch up at his eyes, and it's 1-2. Yeah, and the 1-2 pitch way up high, curveball curves, but not enough, and it's 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch sets up on the outside. Swing and a miss at a pitch up at his eyes, and Logan gets another 1-2-3 inning as we go to the fourth inning. It's 2-0 Samsung. Depends on who you are. If you're Korean, you're allowed to gamble in one place. If you are not Korean, you can gamble wherever you want. Logan is settling in. FC. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Oh, we'll see how long Logan goes. Yeah, because a lot of them aren't used to playing a lot of pressure situations, Michael. Also, the way it's set up, like in the KBO, you would have 6 straight games. You'd have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So with this, you have a lot of breaks in there, so you can run your best bullpen arms out there. Uh, 2 to 3 games in a row, and you definitely have a built-in day off. So for the most parts, they do run under, or at least under the regular season, I should say. NC's going to have their 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up. Park Minu is singled back in the first inning. Then Davis in the big day yesterday, but not today. All right. The 1-1, well, the first pitch outside, 1-0. Yeah, so the longest you have is 3 straight days. So, yeah, another 1-0 catches the outside corner, 1-1. Here we go, the 1-1 pitch. That is a fouled away, 1-2. So Park Minu struggling with hip or back pain, which is why he is not the starting second baseman, which is why Soho Chol is starting at second. And now that misses outside, 2-2. Yeah, Thursday at 2 because 2 o'clock still same time because it's still a holiday. As the 2-2 is going to be stroked into right field. And that is going to drop down in front of the right fielder, and he is on base for the second time today. NC with first time they've had a leadoff batter. Must be nice, Arpo. Kiwi and I are stuck on the Friday shift. All right, Davison steps up with a chance to tie the game. Gets under it too much. Third baseman called off by the shortstop, and that's is one away. Davison and Diaz popping the ball up constantly today, trying to hit some grand slams without anybody on base. Guanidong steps in now. 6-3 ground out in his first at bats. Did not have any hits yesterday either. Yeah, Arpo, that wouldn't work for me though, as that's a strike on the outside. That wouldn't work for, teachers at all. Here we go. The 0-1 pitch sets up right down the middle. That is rips, but into the netting, and it's 0-2. Kaltea, Kaltea, NC Gajun, play Gata. Yeah, he is definitely on the all stance team. And the 0-2 way up high. 1-2. I still can't believe how he is able to bat with this stance. And the 1-2 sets up on the outside and it fouls it straight back into Kang Min Ho's catcher's mask. No, they wouldn't. Stefan, you know this. They'll be like, yes, I get a half day without my kids. Send them to the old academies. All right, 1-2. That is a popped up. Third baseman Kim Young-un in foul territory, running around under it and makes the catch. Oh, a leadoff single by Park Min-woo, and then 2 pop flies into the infield. Yu Sung steps in now. Again, one of the former Kia Tigers that came over. Yep. And that is fouled away, and it's 0-1. Learn at academy, sleep at school. 500 on this wild card. Again, yesterday a big double came around to score. And then also a single in his first at bat today. The 0-1 sets up on the outside, misses low, 1-1. In on under. I don't even know what that means. No idea what that means, sir. I'm going to guess Arpo's like 20, 21, 19. Okay. Yeah. A 1-1 misses low. Well, he said he's studying for the college entrance exam, which means he's got to be, 18, 19, 20. All right, Yu Sung, the 2-1 pitch sets up on the outside just above the knees and rolls that over. Third baseman grabs it to shortstop, throws to second, but that will be an infield single and another hit by Yu Sung. Nothing he could do with that. The shortstop way, way, way deep in the hole, tried to go to seconds. Didn't think he was going to be able to get the throw over at first base. So next Thursday. Oh, November 3rd. Yeah, the second. It's the second Thursday in November. All right, Oh Young Soo will go pinch hit here. Oh Young Soo, 232 on the season, getting his first action in this wild card playoff. And fouls that one away. 0-1. Everything in your entire life comes down to one test that they offer once a year. And here we go. The 0-1 pitch in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Hitting a 357 against Oh Young Soo on the season and his career. 1 home run, 5 hits. Misses up high. Did he go around? He did not, and it's 1-2 now. All because of your English listening practice in my stream. And another 1-2 misses low and outside at 2-2. Going from an 0-2 to a 2-2. Well, you would fail it because you have to speak Korean. You have to be able to read Korean. Because the question is in Korean, the answers are in English, or the question is in English and the answers are in Korean. All right, the 2-2 pitch lifts it up. Shortstop running out, a left fielder under it, and that will be 3 away. Gives up a leadoff single. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is an 0 for 3. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's still 2-0 Samsung. Finally, somebody gets a hit with a runner on base. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're not very good. I I looked at one the other day, or not the other day, but last year. A friend of mine who has a daughter who took the test asked me to look at it, and I was like, "Nah, my Korean's not good enough to read textbook Korean questions and stuff." So The old good old days. I would yeah, it's yeah, the Korean English the Korean English test or the English Korean test, whatever. Yeah, just didn't make a lot of sense to me at all. All right, stepping in number six, Isung or number six hitter Isung Gyu, 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up for Samsung here in the bottom of the fourth. This is Logan's best inning as Dote Hoon takes over at second base. First pitch is fouled away. And into the dirts, 1-1. The fact that Logan is still out there after his first inning is says a ton. How about his turnaround again? 37 pitches in the first inning, walked 4 batters, gave up 2 runs. That misses up high, and it's 2-1. Then 12 pitches and a 1-2-3 in the second, 14 pitches and a 1-2-3 in the third. And here comes the 2-1 pitch, way up and outside, 3-1. Yeah, it looks like he lost his footing whenever he landed. As Kiwi said, he's got that taxi driver strength. All right, so here we go. The 3-1 pitch in there for a strike, and that's 3-2, another full count. He had a full count and walked with an RBI in his first at bat. He is, if this score holds or Samsung holds on to win, he would be the game-winning RBI on a walk, a full counts walk. As the 3-2 swings and misses at a pitch at his foot. And that's the third, fourth strikeout of the day for Logan. And 1 away. Brings up Kang Min Ho, who also had an RBI walk. Swing and a miss. Way out in front of that changeup. Yeah. Kang Min Ho, 0 for 1, 0 and 1. Just catches the inside, and it's 0 and 2. I would say more like golf, swinging at a pitch at his foot. That is in the dirts. One bottle of water down, one more bottle coming up. All right, 1-2 pitch. Sets up, puts his glove, taps his glove on the ground, and he throws it way, way up high. 2-2. Yeah, Jim. I mean, they're going to let him throw 100 pitches. And the 2-2 is fouled away, gets out of play. 74 pitches through 4 innings. The wickets. And the 2-2 pitch rolled over to the third baseman, gloves it, throws it around, and that's is two away, and a fantastic play over at third by Kimmy Jeep, who has just been Kang Min Ho's biggest enemy in this wild card. Scoops up the short hop. Not a good defensive setup, but again, spins around, tries to throw real fast, but forgets that Kang Min Ho is running. That brings up Yuji Huck, who lays off of that, and that's ball one low. Yuji Huck grounded out with the bases loaded in the first inning. Grounded out to Davison over there. And the 1-0 is rolled foul, 1-1. Logan has retired the last 10 batters after walking four in the first inning. Yuji Huck ground out Kim Hong Gon, a strikeout looking, a fly out to center, a 4-3 ground out, a strikeout looking, pop fly, a strikeouts, and 5-3 ground outs as the 1-1 is rolled over but gets foul, and it's 1-2. Doksu. All right, the 1-2 pitch sets up at the letters and fouls that one away. Stays 1-2. Important for Samsung to get that pitch count going up higher. 79 pitches now for Logan. Juan Seguin ready to get back out there on the mound. Here we go. The 1-2 pitch. Throws the bat at it as he was way fooled on it. But it's another time to play. At least the rain is stopped. UG Huck. Yeah, they've put that dirt out there. That's quick dry because it was a big puddle out there. As the 1-2 pitch is lifted up, the left fielder going back under it and makes the catch. 10 straights now retired by Logan as we go to the fifth inning. 2-0 Samsung. Yeah, no, it was grass, but it was right at the edge of where the tarp was. And I think what they did is they pushed it off, and so they were trying to push it around and kind of move it around, but it wasn't. The field was too wet already, so they just dumped a bunch of quick dry out there. So yeah, there's the big patch that looks like a big patch of dirt right in the middle of the outfield. Yeah, I mean, take away the first take away the first inning, and he's throwing a perfect game. The problem is that that first inning was so bad. Again, the full counts. Yeah, number 8's a Kimmy Jeep will lead things off for NC in the top of the fifth inning. This NC offense is actually really good. It's probably one of the best offenses in the league. That's in there for a strike on the outside, and it's 0-1. Yeah, Samsung usually only plays well in that is lifted up center fielder under its. Yeah, no, one away. Yeah, Samsung usually only plays well in Daegu. No, they've done absolutely nothing. They're 0 for 10 with runners on base. Kim Jung Ho steps in and struck out in his first at bat, struck out looking. Did have a hit yesterday, 1 for 2 yesterday. Swings, fouls that into the umpire. And it's 0-1. Yeah, we had a whole physics debates or a physics lesson about the heat of the summer and the ball flight. And the 0-1 pitch into the dirts, 1-1. Here we go. The 1-1 pitch sets up on the outside just at the belt. And curveball misses low. 2-1. Kim Jung Ho. Kim Hyung Jun hand injury. That is in there for a strike. And it's a 2-2. Right. I mean, but 100 pitches through 6 innings, you're all right. No, 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 no. We were just, I was talking about density of air and things like that's why the ball flies farther in the summer and why home runs go up in the summer. And that is popped up. Third baseman under it's 2 away. Flips the lineup back over to Kim Ju Won. A little stretch Jim Strong. This is Juan Tain's worst inning, ladies and gentlemen. Opponents hit 330 against him in the 5th inning as Kim Ju-won just misses low there. Probably got the front of the ABS system, but not the back. Kim Ju-won 0 for 2 today. Struck out looking in his first at bats. Blew out to left in his second. No. Yeah, now the 2-0 is fouled away. Zero chance, Arpo. He doesn't throw hard enough. No MLB team wants a guy that throws 91, 92 in their bullpen. And misses inside at 3-1. Moon Dong-ju could be a starter, could be a 4 or 5 starter. And the 3-1 rolled over. Runs the count full, 3-2. Second full count of the day for NC. They struck out in the 1st inning with Chaewon Tae, or sorry, Chaewon Jun struck out in the 1st inning on a full count. Here we go. The 3-2 pitch. That is turned on, lifted up. A right fielder running towards the sliding catch by Kim Sung Yoon. And that will be out number 3 as Kim Ju-on just can't quite get it to fall. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 2-0 Samsung. And good thing he is fast. Luis, I would say like a 5-3 game. I think once these bullpens come out, that there's going to be a couple runs scored. That is a 14 pitch inning. Second 1-2-3 inning. But 84 pitches, so he'll be able to go 6 innings. Yeah, I would think so. Again, Samsung got 6+ innings out of Hirado yesterday. NC got 6 innings out of Guchang Mo. Samsung did not use their main bullpen guys yesterday. NC did use their main bullpen guys, including their closer and their setup guy. So, they're going to have to throw 2 straight days again. But Samsung also hasn't gotten a hit in with a runner on base in this entire postseason. So, who knows? I already got my Hyundai Unicorns uniforms. All right, so stepping in is going to be the number 9 hitter, Kim Hun-gon. Kim Hun-gon, EJ Hyun, and Kim Sung-yoon. And a swing and a miss on that changeup. Yeah, SSG is E-Marts. And the 0-1, that's a ripped third baseman. A great stop, gets to his feet, throws it in the dirt, but Davison is able to make the scoop. Kimmy Jeep earning his paycheck over there at third base. A one-hopper throws the glove up, gets to his feet, throws it into the dirt. Davison is able to step kind of off the bag a little bit and make the play to get the out. That brings up EJ Hyun. I've never once watched a hockey game. Missouri doesn't have a hockey team, so I don't watch hockey. All right, to the 1-0 pitch to EJ Hyun, and almost hits him in the foot. 2-0. Pohang baseball hammers. Cheongju Soju boys. All right, the 2-0 misses outside, and it's 3-0. The Cheongju Soju boys. Well, we know who's going to be the captain of that team. And the 3-0 right down the middle as a get me over fastball. No, I was going to go with number 16. Kang Jung-ho is going to be the manager. The 3-1 is lifted into center field. That's going to go back. Chae Wan-jun running and makes the catch. That is twice now that he has caught EJ Hyun on a running play. Yeah, but Steve, it was never on TV. Like Blues were never on TV. Same with basketball. There was no basketball really ever on TV, so I never grew up watching it. Oops, wrong side. All right, the 0-1. The old Chungju. Chungju, not Chungju. And another swing and a miss there, and it's 0-2. Here we go. The 0-2 pitch sets up on the outside and misses way outside. Logan didn't really want to throw that, so he just kind of threw it way out there. Chegan Samsung Daegu Jarang Cha Junshin. And the 1-2 outside at 2-2. And trying to throw that fastball outside, trying to get him to chase, but he's not doing it. 92 pitches now from Logan. And here we go. The 2-2 just gets a little piece of that's way off the plates, but it stays 2-2. Here we go. The 2-2 pitch. No, not that. Yeah. That just catches the outside corner. And Logan with his fifth strikeout to end the fifth. We'll take a little bit of a break. We'll be back in about 2 minutes. It's a Weasby back. Shaywan Tay still out there. EJ Myungs. All right. Shaywan Ju leading things off. First pitch pops it up. Center fielder giving chase under it. One pitch, one out. That brings up a Pake Min. 2 for 2 on the day. A couple singles, but again, nobody behind him really doing anything. That misses outside. Pake Min. And that misses low, 2-0. Well done, It might be great for the overall if none of these teams can learn how to swing a bat. The 2-0 is fouled away. Oh, Pak Minu. Pak Minu, Pak Ganu, Pak Jung Jing. $1 million is the 2-1. This is low, 3-1. That start didn't look good with Logan out there though. Carabito's sitting in the bullpen, looking at himself. As here comes the 3-1 pitch. Misses outside, ball 4. Third time he's been on base today. Can they do something with him on base this time? 90 pitches now. Yeah, hopefully, because this is not entertaining. Pitching coach will make his way out. Harpo, they've got to win this game first. Montagne, 90 pitches so far. Again, easy for him to throw 100. He averages over 90. 97, 97, 86, 188 in his last 5. Yeah, right, Arpo. You'll be in my stream every single game. All right, Davison. 0 for 2 on the day. A 4-3 ground out. Looks it's a ball 1 on the inside. 감사합니다. Thank you, Antonio. I'd have to make that a little wider so your name fits. Yeah, and the 1-0 pitch just catches the bottom of the zone, 1-1. I don't know why it says 1 month. It just it does, and it never did before. But when I had to redo everything, it just suddenly started doing that. Yeah, I have no idea why it does that. Welcome back, Flashy. As the 1-1 swing and a miss on a beautiful ball just drops below, and Davison is down 1-2. Way out in front of that. Here we go, the 1-2 pitch. And fouled straight back. He was not fooled at all on that. And NC Samsung loss is the best for your future too, Stefan. All right, the 1-2 pitch sets up on the inside, and he way out in front of that, but rips it into the netting, and it stays 1-2. 95 pitches now for Juan Tain.
아만드 V 슈퍼채티드 0.81달러. 컴 다이노스. We can still do this 눈물 흘리며 웃는 얼굴 눈웃음 얼굴 기도.
I love it. They describe the emoticons. Nunmul, Nunmul, and then I don't know, and then Guido. All right, it's a foul ball again. Thank you, Armand. I love it. Describing the emoticons. All right, the 1-2 pitch sets up on the inside. And once again, and he hits him again. He was hit yesterday, hit again today. And now they've got runners on first and seconds with just one out. And do they let him keep going? 97 pitches. I think they let him go against Guanidong, who is not having a good postseason so far. But it is dangerous. Yu Sung on deck. Yu Sung has had himself quite the. Oh, we're going to have a pinch hitter. Pak Ganu is going to pinch hits. Yesterday came out of the game with a hamstring injury. Pak Ganu going to pinch hit here. Pak Ganu 1 for 3 yesterday. In the dirts, ball 1, 1-0. Biggest at bat of the day for NC. 1 out, runners on first and second. "98 pitches for Juan Zain. Pak Ganu sets up right down the middle. And it is a pitch right down the middle for a strike, 1-1. Yeah, now here we go. The 1-1 pitch. Lays off of its ball 2, 2-1. Yeah. In his career against Juan Zain, 457 with 2 home runs, 16 hits. And the pitch, he lays off of its. No, the home plate umpire said he went around. They are going to video replay this, as that is a huge, huge strike call by the home plate umpire. The home plate umpire made that call, not the first base umpire. Oh, he did go.
아포 슈퍼채티드 1.41달러. 우.
I love how it's like, ooh. And he did go around. A great call by the home plate umpire. Pak Minu, Pak Gonu, Iu Sung. All right. Here we go. The 2-2 pitch. Lays off of that one.
스테판 스퍼체티드 0.81달러. 오.
All right. I had to wait before I played my music so I didn't drown it out. It is a Korean foul off, ladies and gentlemen. The 3-2 fouled into his leg, and that's going to stay 3-2. $103 now from Juan Tahin, right into the top of the calf muscle and the back. 103 pitches. All right, here we go. The 3-2 pitch sets up right down the middle, and he catches him looking. A huge strikeout from Juan Tahin. Absolutely massive strikeouts. Use your pinch hitter, almost hitting 500 in his career against him, freezes them on the outside corner. And that puts 2 outs for Yu Sung. Again, Yu Sung having himself a playoff already. Big day yesterday, 2 hits already today. Misses outside there, and it's a 1-0. All right, Yu Sung. 1-0 pitch. He is dangerous. And he pops that one up. Right fielder giving chase at the wall, at the warning track, makes the catch. And that is 3 away. We go to the bottom of the 6th is Juan Tahin that tips his cap to the crowd. And we go with Samsung up 2-0. Juan Tahin, absolute cold blood, not affected at all. 106 pitches from him, 22 in that inning, and a huge strikeouts followed by the fly. Fantastic. And he is one of the top 5 Korean pitchers in the league. Just a bit, Luis. One of these teams' offenses got to start hitting the ball, right? I mean, Samsung had a leadoff single. The first batter of the game for Samsung singles. And they have no hits since then. None. Oh, Chun Jae-won will, or Jun Chae-won. Chun Chae-won takes over in right field. Yeah, especially against a pitcher that is not very good. Yeah, both of them are offensive teams. Wantain is a good starting pitcher for in terms of Korea, as that is in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Gujauk leads things off. 95 pitches now for Logan. Gujauk 0 for 1, a walk and a run scored back in the first.
아포 슈퍼채티드 1.42달러. 하나의 김성근 감독님 사랑해. 예. 하나의 김성근 감독님 사랑해.
Kim Sung-gun. As that's going to be a ground ball shortstop. Quick throw, and that's one away. Kim Sung-gun, for those of you that don't know, Kim Sung-gun is the manager of the YouTube game. Winner will face SSG on a Thursday. Today is Tuesday. So Tuesday right now, 4:40. The winner will face SSG and Incheon at 2:00. I call him Arpo. I call him Kim Il Sung-gun. As that's a low to Diaz, and it's a 1-0. 네, 맞아요. That is low. 2-0. And the 2-0, that is lifted into center field. Going back is Chaewon Jun, but turns around and makes the catch in front of the warning track. 2 away. 네, potato. 맞아요. Oh, 2 quick outs, 100 pitches now for Logan. Both starting pitchers at the century mark. And that misses outside. Ball 1. Kim Young-ung, 0 for 1 on the day.
스테판 슈퍼채티드 0.81달러. 삼성 고양이 얼굴 하나 닭 NC 티라노사우루스 LG 연인 남자 롯데 꼬집는 손하얀 피부 기아 호랑이 얼굴 두산 코알라 KT 남자 마법사 하얀 피부 SSG 비행 접시 키움 남자 히어로 하얀 피부.
I love it. 연인 남자. Did you do that on purpose? 네, 근데 우리 자주 야구장 갔어요. And the 1-1 outside into the dirts, and it's 2-1. Fouled away. It runs it to 2-2. 아니요, 요즘 야구장 안 가요. And that's going to be rounded to the second baseman. Stops throws, and that's 3 away. Logan, you take away that first inning, and the man has been perfect. We'll go to the 7th inning. It's 2-0 Samsung. There is 0 offense in Daegu, ladies and gentlemen. No hit, but they're still up 2-0. Absolutely ridiculous play. Just the fact, Logan, 37 pitches in the first inning, gave up a single, a sacrifice, a walk, a fly ball, a walk. Since then, ground ball to the first baseman, fly out to center, ground ball to the second baseman, strikeouts, fly ball, ground out, strikeout looking, pop fly to the shortstop, strikeouts, ground ball to the third baseman, fly out to left, 5-3 put outs, fly out to center, a strikeout looking, a 6-3 ground out, a fly out to center, and then a 4-3 ground out. He retired his last 16 batters. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It is it's bullpen time, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody knows what that means. Anything that you thought was going to happen is out thy window. So Kim Tae-hoon will take over on the mound. Bullpen time, ladies and gentlemen. Kim Tae-hoon out on the mound. He will face the number 7 hitter, Do Tae-hoon. 7-8-9. 18 games, 19 innings, 5.21 ERA. He has been around all a long time. Do Tae-hoon versus Kim Tae-hoon, the matchup we've all been wanting. Do Tae-hoon hitting 182 on the season. It looks at strike one. And it's 0-1. I bet you guys Tae-hoon gets the advantage in this one. Tae-hoon is probably going to get the big advantage on this pitch. And the 0-1 up high. Told you. Ball 1-1. Follow me for all your advice. Here we go. The 1-1 pitch to Tae-hoon. That is ripped right at Diaz. It eats him alive. An underhand toss, and Tae-hoon steps on the bag in front of Tae-hoon. And 1 away. What? Definitely was not me. It does look good, Gabriel. All right, Kimmy Jeep steps in now. 0 for 2 on the day. Couple flyouts to center field. That's in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Spotify? Ugh. 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 Spotify. And the 0-1. That is ripped through the left side and a single. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a base runner. We've got a base runner. Bringing up the number 9 as spots at Kim Jong-ho. I'm a Apple Music. All right, here we go. Kim Jong-ho 0 for 2 on the day. And that misses up high. Ball 1-0. Yeah, YouTube Premium, you don't have to watch my ads. Yeah, another 1-0 pitch sets up on the outside, and that's right down the middle, 1-1. Stefan is all about that student discounts. Here we go. The 1-1 pitch. Sets up on the outside, just at the waist. And it's in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. I'm going to say something now because it might happen. There have been 0 double plays in today's game. 2 huge double plays yesterday, but today, no double plays because nobody gets on base. All right, here we go. The 1-2 pitch. No, I still get something. Yeah, so basically what it does if you have YouTube Premium is it takes all the videos you've watched and it separates your subscription based on how long you watched for each channel or whatever. A swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. That is a big strikeout. Well, it depends, Kiwi. It depends on how many. Yeah, it depends on how much people watch other things. But looks like we are going to have ourselves a pitching change here. Bring in another reliever. Oh. Yeah, so the way it's kind of weird. So like the way, yeah, I don't. Yeah, it depends on how much the person watches YouTube and stuff. Obviously, like if. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm back. Uh, my my AirPod died for the regular broadcast. But yeah, the way it works is if you watch a lot of YouTube and YouTube Premium, so based on how many ads you would have seen, it gets split up between those channels. The way YouTube Shorts works, if you're watching in the vertical chats or the vertical broadcast, uh, the way that works is you basically uh it's divided into everybody that you watched in between the ads, and whatever that is they separate it for there. So Issa Mean out on the mound now. He did pitch yesterday, 0.2 innings, pitched well. So bringing in the lefty again. Top of the 7th. So Luis, if you look at the score bug. No. Pitching change. If you look at the score bug, there's the little arrow. That tells you which, and then you can also see. Well, actually, you're in the vertical, so you don't have a lot of the stuff. If you go to the horizontal stream, there's actually more information that makes it easier to see. But Kim Ju-won 0 for 3 today. He is a switch hitter. He's the only Korean switch hitter in the league. He's hitting 143 in this series. Did have a hit yesterday. Struck out in his first at bat to lead off the game. Struck out looking, a fly out to left and a fly out to right. That was the sliding play by Kim Sung-yoon as he fouls that into his foot on ball 2, and it's 1-1. Yeah, definitely. Not a lot of it challenging over there at the shortstop. EJ Hyun had a much better season second half, but I think he led the league in steals. Oh, look at that. Samsung's got some beer people out there too. As here comes the 1-1 pitch. That's going to be a ground ball. Shortstop grabs it, throws to seconds, and almost throws him off. Ryuji Hyuk is able to stick the landing, and that's will be 3 away. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's 2-0 Samsung. They've left 7 on base. They are 1 for 11. Yeah, it's going to be 6, 7, 8 this inning. So then 9-1-2 if it flips the lineup back over if nobody gets a hit. So they may not get 1, 2, 3, but they'll at least get 1, 2 in the bottom of the 8th. So coming in for NC is going to be Jun Sa-min. He also pitched yesterday. Wake up, chal hai. All right, bottom of the 7th inning. Jun Sa-min coming out. He'll face Lee Sung-gyu. Mommy's checking out, making sure that they get the kids getting on TV. Oh yeah. All right. He did pitch yesterday. Got the hold yesterday. 1 full inning. Jun Sa-min, like I said, Jim, they're used their main relievers yesterday, and they're using them again today. How is that going to turn out for NC? That is a big thing. How is using these guys 2 straight nights? How is that going to play out for NC? All right, here we go. Lee Sung-gyu walked in his first at-bats with an RBI, also struck out. He's had both of his at-bats have been full counts. That misses outside, ball 1.
너무
Beer chug
감사합니다.
reviews. I'll have to get you some Korean beer. Thank you. As that misses up high, and it's 2-0. And the 2-0 runs inside 3-0. Only one? I do not read Chinese. I'm sorry. I tried once. I tried to learn Chinese before I moved to Korea. And that's just catches the outside, and it's 3-1. But welcome 11 anyway. And here we go, the 3-1 pitch. Sets up right down the middle, and that's a strike on the outside. And once again, Lee Sung-gyu, 3rd at bat, 3rd full count for the center fielder. Big NC Dinos fan, and the 3-2 is fouled away. Runs the counts is still 3-2. Harpo, I thought you were cheering for NC now so that you could study. Yeah, and 3-2 sets up right down the middle, pops it up, but gets out of play foul, and it stays 3-2. Here we go. The 3-2 pitch sets up down the middle again. And this time it's going to be a ground ball. Shortstop grabs it, throws across, and one away. Eight pitches from Jun Sa-min. Taiwan. I want to go to a Taiwanese baseball game. Taiwan now has all the good Korean cheerleaders. Kang Min Ho steps in. He died. She used to be a big Doosan cheerleader, right? Or was she a Doosan cheerleader? That is a foul away. Or is that the actor? I thought, who's the Kia, maybe? Yeah. So that's going to be a ground ball, but it's a foul again. Stays 0-2. Samsung, Kang Min Ho. If you look at the your screen, Bankrupt, there's a bat right behind who's batting in the names, and then you got the bottom of the arrow. And the 0-2, he rolls over. It's third baseman, cuts off the shortstop, throws, and that's 2 away. Kimmy Jeep says, "Nope, I'll take that, sir." Idai was a, I don't know. I don't know. And that's runs in, but does catch the inside corner. And lifts that one up, pops it up. Left fielder given chase, but under it. And another fly out, another out, another 1-2-3 inning as Samsung's offense is awful, but they're up 2-0. Man. Oh, David Buchanan? Stefan, come on. That was one of my big additions. That was one of my big off-season additions. Because everybody always asked, who's up? 19 straight. 19 straight. Does David Buchanan still pitch? $11 real. Did you start watching the KBO in during Corona when no other teams had? All right, so Yuji Hyuk is out. Yangdo Gun is taking over at second base. Yeah, Buchanan was on the yeah, Buchanan was on NC. No problem, beer chug. Oh, Samsung, that's right. I was thinking Ruchinsky. Buchanan was Samsung, Ruchinsky was NC. All right, Isung Min still out there. And that is a strike right down the middle. Yang Do-gun over to second base. So with Shaewon Jun, 0-1 pitch, just catches the inside upper corner, and it's 0-2. Shaewon Jun 0 for 3, strikeouts, flyouts, flyouts. Thank you, thank you. All right, the 0-2 pitch, way up high, ball 1, 1-2. So they're gonna have lefty Chaewon Jun, lefty Park Minu, lefty Diaz. Or sorry, yeah. And the 1-2 is going to be a ground ball. Third baseman almost eats him up. It takes a bad hop. He gets it, throws to Diaz, and that's 1 away. A really tricky hop. It took a hard hop just at the last minute. He's able to throw the glove up as Stabbits and then throw over to Diaz. Hawaiian Bears fan? No. I'm not. I'm just a KBO fan. And that's is fouled away from Pak Minu. Pak Minu 2 for 2 on the day, singled in his first at bat, singled in his second at bats, and then walked back in the 6th inning. He's been on base all 3 times today. The old Moon Bears. The Doosan Eagles, yeah. The Bingray Bears. The OB Eagles. Fouls that one off. It's now 0-2. Pak Minu says throw it in the dirt. He does, and it hits off the shin guard, bounces way off, but it's 1-2. Close. Garabito warming up in the bullpen for Samsung. And the 1-2 is fouled into his foot again. The Hanwha Mafia. All right, the 1-2 pitch. That's going to be a ground ball. Diaz bobbles it, picks it back up, underhand toss, and gets him at first. Diaz almost just threw it away there. Diaz eats him alive. But he's able to recover. Again, Pak Minu's not able to run very well. Lee Seung-min quickly over there to make the play. 안녕하세요. 이태초. That brings up Davison. That'll be it for Lee Seung-min as they are going to go to a righty. We'll have ourselves a pitching change.
너무 감사합니다.
Thank you, Jaime. Oh, pitching change here, bringing in a righty to face Davison. We'll see who they bring in. Are they bringing in Garabito here? They are bringing in Garabito. Bringing in yeah, they are bringing in the foreigner to face the foreigner. They need a good righty to righty. Bringing in Garabito to face Davison, which means, are they really going to start Gerardo on short rest on Thursday if they're able to get this win? Little girl's like, I want to play with the mascot. Yeah, it might, Luis. Man, this is some of the worst offense I've ever seen. 15 games, 78.1 innings, 4-4 on the season, just 2.64 ERA, 84 strikeouts in those 78.1 innings. As far as Davison, when he hits against righties, he's hitting a 286, much lower than his 346 against lefties. As he swing and a miss there. .400 on this wild card, 2 for 3 yesterday, but 0 for 3 today. 4-3 ground out, a pop fly to the shortstop, and a hit by pitch. Sorry, 0 for 2 today. He was also hit by a pitch yesterday. He's been on base 4 times, and he swings at a pitch in the other batter's box. And it's 0-2. Yeah, you have 2 offensive teams playing in the easiest stadium to hit home runs in, and neither one of them can do anything. All right, the 0-2 pitch lays off of that one. 1-2. We go 1-2 pitch, sets up on the outside, swing and a miss as he blows it past him at 154. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. 2-0 Samsung. 2-0 Samsung with 1 hit. Two nothing with 1 hit. One hit. One hit only. Really, 1 hit. I wonder. So you go Monday and then Tuesday. No way. Samsung's coming up to bat in the bottom of the 8th. They'll have the 9-1-2 hitters coming up. Yes, I'm hitting. Excellent question, Jim. But I refer to yesterday where Samsung was 0 for 8 with runners on base. They're 0 for 2 today with runners on base. NC has had guys on base. They've left 7 base runners on base today. They're 1 for 11 with runners on base. They're 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position. I mean, yeah, you could say pitching, but at the same time, that bat swinging ain't getting much done either. Sungju Wan will take over on the mound for NC. Why is this up here? Yeah, because I'll explain that now. I talked about it earlier, but I forgot all about it. So their left field and right field is regular. Okay. So basically you have your diamond that goes out like this. As Kim Hun Gon will lead things off, misses up high, ball one. So basically, you have your regular diamond that goes out like this, and then usually they make kind of a circle like this. It's kind of, it's kind of oblong or whatever. So center field is usually like 122, 123, and it is here in Samsung. But with Samsung, instead of going around, they have this short, straight center field as he goes around on that check swing. So they have this short second center field, and then they go straight over. So the left center and right center is very, very short. Yeah. OJ Hill, he's still playing too. As the 2-0 pitch runs inside 3-0. So if you're looking at the actual, like, you can see it's in this stadium. So Jim, if you're looking at the stadium on your screen, you can see how the outfield, the center field is kind of short there, as that's in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. So yeah, it's a kind of it's a weird thing because the corners is not too far, is farther than some stadiums, and center field is farther, but it's the power alleys, the 3-1 in the dirt, and he walks the leadoff batter. And they finally have themselves a base runner, ladies and gentlemen. Again, just one hit today. Hardest to hit a home run? Definitely, I would say Lotte or Jamshu. Lotte lowered their fences. Oh, we're going to get a bunt, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get a bunt. Thank goodness we're going to get a bunt. A runner on first, nobody out. So you got a bunt here because nobody else is going to get a hit. All right. Okay, Super Live. I have no idea what you're saying. And he up high, ball one. Nobody knows, Arpo. He's saying the same thing. And he drops down the bunt. It's a good one. Throw it over to first in time. But again, clap, 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 because your manager's an idiot. Clap, clap, clap. Your manager's an idiot. It really is amazing how awful KBO managers are. Like, they bunted in the first inning for zero reason whatsoever. Playing for one run in the first inning, but not even playing. Okay. All right. So we're going to have a pitching change here. Ha Jun Young will come into pitch now. So basically, yeah, use your bad English. We can translate bad English. We cannot translate Arabic at all. I mean, I guess I could, but I'm not going to get my phone out. All right, Kim Sung Yoon will try to get a hit. Did have a sacrifice bunt earlier. All right, Ha Jun Young, 10 games, 5.1 innings, 1 win, 1 loss, 1 hold, 6.75 ERA, bringing in the lefty to face the lefty. So he'll have Kim Sung Yoon, Gu Ja-uk, Diaz, Kim Young-un, all left-handed batters. As Samsung looks to try to get a hit for the first time. Yes, very short. That's misses outside. Ball 1, 1-0. NC has, or Samsung has the two shortest players, Kim Sung Yoon and Kim Ji Chan. All right, the 1-0 pitch sets up on the outside. He steals third base, ladies and gentlemen. Steals third base. That is massive. The catcher's pointing at him saying, hey, wow. Shut up, Arpo. Don't ever say that. There is no reason to bunt. Why did they not give him a ball on that? That was a ball. It was way outside. No, that is fouled away. 2-1. Again, if you're watching on at home, my scorebug is correct. The professional scorebug that you're watching is wrong. Now it's finally correct. Please follow me with all of your real baseball needs. Kim Sung Yoon 0 for 2, sacrifice bunt in the first, a 4-3 ground out and a strikeout looking, and the 2-1 misses outside, a 3-1. No, the pitcher is just not very good. There's no reason for a squeeze here. The guy hasn't thrown strikes. He's thrown 2 strikes. Or thrown 1 strike is the 3-1 pitch. And that is going to be lifted to left field. He's going to tag up. He's going to go. We're going to have a play at the plate, and he is safe. What a play, ladies and gentlemen, as he gets in underneath the tag, and that was a massive stolen base. They're going to replay it, obviously. Oh, easily in there. Three runs on 1 hit, ladies and gentlemen. 3 runs on 1 hit. All right, that's going to bring up a Gu Ja-uk. Massive stolen base there. No, it wasn't a hit. It was a sacrifice. I don't know, Duck Duck. Welcome, Kenny. Well, massive there. Gu Ja-uk steps in as he fouls that one away. 0-1. Walked and scored a run. Walked and scored a run in his first at bats. Samsung Kittens, Arpo. I'm going to put you in timeout. As that's the ground ball. Davison grabs it, throws to the pitcher, covering base, and that is 3 away. We'll go to the 9th inning. I'll be right back for it. All right, so we're back for the top of the 9th. Is Garabita still out there? Nope, they're gonna, yeah, Garabito's still out there. Samsung losing 1-7. That misses outside 1-0. Chun Jae-won getting his first at bat of the day. Bleo, Pinkareo, Rainey, and Lion. And that's misses 2-1. So his name should be Live Super. 2-1 pitch. They do have Kim Jae-hoon in the bullpen. Kim Jae-yoon, if they need to, is the 2-2 now. Here we go, the 2-2 pitch. And fouled away. Stays 2-2. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, the 2-2 pitch fouled away. Stays 2-2. But Jim, it's far from over. Yeah, Arpo. 1 hit. Here we go, the 2-2 pitch. Way outside, runs the count full, 3-2. A lion. Ryan is a lion without a mane. The 3-2 pitch fouls it into his ankle. I thought he was just couldn't grow a mane, and that's why he was embarrassed. He doesn't want everybody to know that he is the leader of the pride. All right, here we go. 3-2 pitch once again. Garabito out there on the mound. And the 3-2 misses outside, and he walks him. Walking the number 5 hitter. Yeah, Yu Sung steps in. Yu Sung, probably the best hitter in this series. All right, Yu Song, a 2 for 3 today, a big double and a run scored yesterday. Cheslov Tgiaga, I don't know what that is either. Yeah. Here we go. KBO is a global league, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go. Yu Sung. That misses low. Ball 1, 1-0, 150 on the gun, though. 2 for 3 today, 500 in the KBO playoffs. And the 1-0 pitch sets up on the outside. That's a broken bat. Ground ball to the shortstop. Underhand toss to the second baseman. Throws it to Diaz. And a 6-4-3 double play puts NC 1 out away from the end of their season. Thank you, Stefan. Two away, down to their final out, and Dote Hoon steps in 0 for 1 today. First pitch is fouled away. The left fielder watches it go into the stands, and it's 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch from Garavito sets up right down the middle. That's ripped foul, and it's 0-2. Down to their final outs, or final strike is NC. Kim Un-gon owns the postseason. And the 0-2 pitch, ground ball back to Garabito off of his glove. Shortstop grabs it, throws to first in time. And that will go down as a 1-6-3 putout to end NC's this season. As Samsung has punched their tickets to Incheon. Well done, Louise. All right, it's game recap time, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, you can see it's uh, the game was over in the first inning. Uh, what to say? I mean, Wantain played pitched fairly well, not great, but fairly well. And then you had Logan, who had that awful start. Gave up a leadoff single to EJ Hyun. A bunt moved him to second. A walk to Gujauk, put runners at first and second. Then a fly out from Diaz, put 2 outs with the runners on first and second. But then Logan walked Kim Young-un to load the bases, walked Lee Sung-gyu to force in the first run, and a walk to Kang Min-ho to force in the second run. Ground out by Ryuji Huck. That was the start of 19 straight retired by NC. Then a walk to Kim Hun-gon, a stolen base, or actually a bunt to move him to second, then steals third, and then comes home to score on the sacrifice fly by Kim Sung-yoon. Samsung with 1 hit all day. 1 hit. But they get a 3-0 lead. Logan, his last game as an NC Dino, his last game of the KBO, 105 pitches, 62 for strikes, 1 hit. 1 hit.